Okay, so we are recording, and I will start like we always do by ringing the bell 3 times. Go ahead and settle into a restful but strong position with your spine upright and your head above your spine. Closing your eyes if you're comfortable with that. If not, having a downward gaze. Now bringing your focus to your breath in through the nose and out through the nose without trying to control the breath. Just finding a comfortable, natural pattern. In through the nose, out through the nose. Observing the breath, but not controlling it. And bringing your attention to your body. Starting from the very top of your head and going down to the bottom of your toes. Just noticing whether there's any tension or tightness anywhere. And if there is on the out breath, just letting that tension fade away or melt away. Letting your shoulders drop away from your ears. Letting your facial muscles just relax and fall away. Letting go of any tension you might be holding in your core or your legs. And just noticing your breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Today's practice will be about setting an intention, an anchor. And that anchor or intention could be your breath. It could be your belly rising and falling on the ins and out breaths. It could be mindfully paying attention to your body, any tension that you might be feeling or experiencing, and then letting it go. It could be watching your thoughts come in and then fade away like a leaf floating down the stream. It could be an awareness of sounds that are around you. It can be any one of them or all of them, but one at a time. Whatever you choose, your anchor is what you will keep coming back to. When your mind drifts back into its thoughts, reminding yourself that your brain is trained to do these drifts. We call this the default mode network. And what really matters, is when arriving back to the present moment is the attitude that we have. An attitude without judgment, acknowledging our thoughts when they have taken us somewhere else, and then reminding ourselves that our brain is just taking a walk. We need to keep coming back or arriving again at our anchor. An anchor or an intention that grounds us in the present moment. And when we arrive back to that present moment, learning to appreciate our arrival back rather than holding negative judgment about having our minds drift. Learning to have a real interest in what has just happened and an interest in this moment. Just staying with your anchor, your intention. Coming back to the anchor is where the work is. It's where we learn how to bring our attention back to the present moment. It's where we improve our concentration. It's where we learn to replace reactivity with thoughtful responses. It's where we learn how to move from our default mode network to the present moment. Invite your attention, your intention, your awareness to be present in this very moment, to keep coming back to the breath, to your body, to the sounds, without controlling them. To just notice, to just be here. Be an observer of your intention, watching and attending to your anchor. You may find that your mind wanders off. Maybe some emotions have drifted in. Maybe you begin to think about what you have to do today. And if you have, with gentleness and kindness, just come back to this moment with an attitude of invitation to come back. Softening your breathing, softening your body, opening yourself to your anchor. Being fully aware, being fully awake in this very moment. In this last minute of our practice, arriving again in the present moment, attending to your anchor, having an attitude of appreciation that you could keep coming back to this anchor, knowing that during the day today, your mind will drift and it will wander. But you have a gift of this anchor that you can come back to. And it's this anchor that gives you this ability to pause so that we can avoid reactivity and instead replace it with thoughtful responding. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, maybe beginning to move your body. Slowly opening your eyes when you're comfortable with that. And of course, stretching, but slowly coming back at your own pace. And when you're ready and your body's moving a little bit more, taking your hands and rubbing them together, and generating some heat and friction with your hands. And keeping your breath slow, taking those hands and placing them on your face. And ending with a couple of deep inhales and long exhales. Namaste, everyone.